Prince defied the odds.
Oh yeah? I think I see you, dude. Tyka Nelson, the supposed sister of Prince Rogers Nelson, formerly known as Prince, who died in 2016. Now, in 2015, out of nowhere, out of the blue, this Tyka Nelson, Prince in drag and a fat suit, released an album called A Brand New Me. Prince was known to sing with female artists and stuff anyway, and there's definitely more than dual vocals on this album. There's a lot of harmonies going on. There's some male and female vocals on there, and there's some lots of androgynous type sounding stuff. Lots of very Prince-y sounding stuff. Anyway, I'll shut up. Listen to some of these songs by Tyka Nelson. Tell me they don't sound like Prince. That seems so strange. Nelson, right? They're also they're not all from the 2015 album. She did another album a few years prior, I believe, and supposedly one back in the 80s. But the last song that you heard there was supposedly written after Prince's death, and it's called "The End of the Road." It looks very, very fishy to me. And I know Prince's music well. Anyone who knows me can testify. I'm on every album from For You right the way to Artificial Age, Musicology, Rainbow Children, Dirty Mind, Purple Rain, Round the World in a Day, Sign of the Times. You name it, I had it. I've got it. And I know Prince's voice. I know Prince's lyrical style. I know his inflections. I know his musical style well. Better than almost anything that I know. That was very Trumpian of me. Nobody knows Prince better than I do, believe me. I know Prince very well, and I think this is Prince. This Tyka thing, Prince has changed his name many times in the past. He's had many a pseudonym, and many a disguise, and many a character, many an alter ego, and this is the latest. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to meet an individual called Tyka Nelson. This isn't the first time Prince has been out in public in a disguise, although back last time we did it, people knew it was Prince. It was in the late 90s. He went out just disguised as an old man for like some comedy sketch thing, and he accepted an award ceremony dressed as this same old guy.
Not sure what this guy's going by these days, so please welcome
comedy, like music, is based on rhythm. When I write, I use the beat to express myself.
Right, so that's Prince, right? That's legit confirmed. That's state-approved Prince, right? Back at the award, I think it was the Men's Award, the GQ Award or something. I don't know, it doesn't matter. That's Prince in disguise at an award ceremony. And I put it to you that this is Prince in disguise, post Prince's death, pretending to be his fucking sister called Tyka and accepting an award on Prince's behalf. Check this out.
Prince defied the odds. A black teen from Minneapolis with a goal to electrify the world. He had the courage to be different. With his vision and God-given talent, he is still one of the world's most respected and loved artists.
One of the world's most loved and respected artists. Now, I know what you're thinking. Like, come on, man, that was the first one sort of looked and seemed more like Prince. That was clearly a woman. If this has been, the first one was a prank, it was a joke, they knew it was Prince. The second one is supposedly, he's undergone a transgender operation. Full, I don't know, maybe possibly plastic surgery. I mean, it's not hard to fake those prosthetic things. You've ever seen the Ant and Dec show in the UK where they used to go out and do those sketches in those disguises? Or ask anyone who works on and if you know anyone on a film set or a makeup artist, or it's not difficult to do bigger noses and female or masculine features or whatever. But the point being, back in the day it was like a fancy dress prank, and this Tyka Nelson Prince era is a full-on, it's beyond drag. He's gone transgender. He's transitioned. So of course it's more convincing, and I don't know, hormone pills or extra estrogen may make the voice a little higher, and you can tell he's putting it on a bit. Don't forget, this is Prince, and Prince is a prankster. Prince is when he's not making music, he's practical joking, getting down and dirty. That's Prince.
But what he told me was that he wanted to be known as the world's most prolific songwriter. And with 984 titles to his credit and counting.
And counting? I thought he was dead.
He has done just that.
Her name is Tyka, and she is funky.
In the words of Prince, with love, honor, and respect for every living thing in the universe, separation ceases, and we all become one being singing one song. On behalf of Prince, our wonderful friend, teacher, and brother, I humbly accept this award. And me, my brother Omar, my brother Alfred, my sister Sharon, my sister Noreen, and my brother John will keep this for you at Paisley Park. Until we see you again, this is for you.
Bad acting, especially at the end there, when she does the crying, and just before he walks off, does the extra at the microphone, the final impressions. But acting was never Prince's strong point. That's Prince. That's Prince. Here's some more evidence. The album cover of Tyka's album, A Brand New Me, one eye, it's the classic one eye, Illuminati symbolism. And if this is like one of those Illuminati record exec deals where Prince has faked his death and there's been people in on it and he's now living his life out as a tranny, it's very hush hush. And there's the purple red eye, looks like Prince's eye. The other album cover for her album Hustler, she's like doing the same pose that Prince was doing on the Musicology cover, and it's a fucking dude's hand. Look at it.
Do you want the light that he died to give?
Look at this walk.
Half of Prince and Purple Rain is Prince's sister, Tyka Nelson.
That's Prince's walk. I believe Tyka's the same at 5'2", same height. I believe she's the same age. A musician, a brilliant songwriter, phrasist, vocalist, and the lyrics as well. In particular, those saying it's Prince. And look at the features. It's a man. It's a man. out of proof, and believe as you will, but look at the pictures and just seriously consider it. Be honest with yourself. Look at Tyka Nelson and ask yourself, is that a woman or is that Prince?
So I got two photos of, I got Prince on the bottom. His sister, Tyka, will be overlaid on top. You can see they're in different places right now, so I have to adjust it, and you simply slide this thing. And this whole right eye place here is exactly lined up. Now the nose may be slightly bigger here. It does appear to be slightly bigger, but that's not too hard to adjust. This one's smiling a bit more, and this one has a mustache, but the lips basically match up, don't they? The chin matches. You can see the chin. Look at the chin here. Same chin. It's just fatter, right? Heavier, fatter. You can see, again, fatter face down there, but the jawline structure basically the same. Got a lot of hair covering the face on this one. And even Tyka's got this weird little third eye thing going on in the forehead. So if you put this hair, essentially what you have is put this hair on Prince's head, gain, whatever, how many pounds that is, 30 pounds or 20, 30, I don't know how many. I mean, that's identical, man. That is identical. And that seems to be what's going on, isn't it? So most people, conspiracy theorists were saying, it was an Illuminati sacrifice. They killed the prince, right? But no, Illuminati sacrifices mean they fake the death, and these people live on as another gender. It's probably what happened.
Again, there's a lot more out there. I don't just mean secret trannies, but I mean information on this particular theory. This is still, it remains a theory at this point. I don't have conclusive proof, which I think is a very interesting theory. And there's a lot more out there on the internet. I specifically recommend check out the Tyka Nelson interviews and check out Tyka Nelson's albums, the songs, listen to the lyrics, listen to the phrasing, listen to the instrumentals. Yes, there's lots of other women singing on there as well. There's a lot of backing vocals, typical Prince layered harmonies and Prince vocals and lyrics. Some of them, I honestly believe, are piss takes. Like, they're so badly mixed and, so shit. It's Prince fucking with you. It's the ultimate prank. I wouldn't want Prince to get in on that. This is one of the things that sort of hit me when he died was Prince is like green tea, vegetarian, doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, doesn't take drugs. How's he died in his 50s? He always looked young, he always looked healthy, healthy and fresh and youthful, and he wasn't going to die anytime soon. He was on tour, he was still making albums, he was on top of his game pretty much constantly. And I think it's this Tyka thing, dude. I'm not telling you to take my word for it. I'm asking you to consider it, and if you feel compelled, check it out. Check it out. Look into it. Listen to A Brand New Me, Tyka Nelson album. A Brand New Me. It's all very fishy. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, give us a thumb up, subscribe for similarly different content, all that good stuff. I will speak to you soon.
Why don't you take old man with you? Old man? You don't like old men? Hey, I got the butter for your muffin, honey.